Do you self-sabotage? Hi, I'm Helen with True Life Harmony, and I'm just going to bring awareness to self-sabotage a little bit more and find out, are any of these things, are they things that you do to self-sabotage? So do you procrastinate? Do you feel like things have to be absolutely perfect before you turn them in, before you share them, before you open up and complete a project? Do you maybe overeat, or do you hide using alcohol or drugs, your drugs or somebody else's drugs? They could be prescribed or not prescribed. Do you find that you give in to peer pressure easily? Maybe some of your friends are doing something and you decide, hey, I need to do that, even though you know it's not something you really want to do, but you're doing it because your friends are doing it, or somebody you're trying to impress is encouraging you to do it. Do you struggle with your finances? Do you spend money on things that you can't afford? Maybe going on trips or buying cars that, really aren't within your budget, or maybe it's searching for a house that you can't afford. Do you maybe buy furniture more often than you actually need it? So are you on time for activities, when you're going to the doctor, dropping kids off at school, meeting friends for lunch? Do you get there on time or when you say you're going to? Do your words follow your actions? That's a pretty big one. If I say I'm going to do something and I don't do that, that's a huge red flag for procrastination. Because what you're doing is setting yourself up for failure in each of these situations. So there's so many more. Maybe there's something that I didn't mention that you find yourself doing. So self-sabotage can be any number of things. These are just some of the things that you can find yourself doing to self-sabotage. So what are those things that you do to self-sabotage? Do you find that you spend a lot of time on the computer? Are you, binge watching movies at night? Do you get home from work and just sit on the couch and think, oh, I just need to recover from the day? Or maybe you're somebody who goes to the spa a lot, even if you don't need to, as a way to escape. So a lot of these things are just really about escaping from life, from having to deal with what's going on inside of your head. So that's kind of where self-sabotage comes from, is either it's an action that you learn to do when you were growing up, maybe somebody who you cared for, your parents, a teacher, maybe it was a babysitter or friends or a close relative said, acted in a certain way, or said, hey, this is what I do when I don't feel good. I go eat, a pint of ice cream, form of self-sabotage. Because when you're doing that, you're not dealing with other stuff that's going on. So self-sabotage can be any number of things. And really, they're all just about escaping. They're escaping from doing the things that you know you need to do, things that would improve your life, those things, those activities, those habits that would better you and get you farther along or get you to the place that you want to go to. Maybe you want to save up and go on a trip. Maybe you want to get a different job. Maybe you want to move to a different city. But if you're doing these things that self-sabotage, that spend your money, like, hey, I have to go buy a $5, $6 cup of coffee every day, that's keeping you from reaching your goal sooner. So there's a lot of stuff that we do that is actually self-sabotage. Some of it is just, hey, I'm enjoying my day. I'm going to sit here and listen to the birds sing while I drink my coffee. Some of it's just, I'm enjoying it and I'm grateful for what I have. But if it's continuous and it's preventing you from reaching your goals, that is self-sabotage. And it could be a relationship goal. It could be a family goal. It could be a work goal. It could be a school goal. It could be this is my 5-year down the line goal. This is my 10-year down the line goal. And it's important to have those goals so you know what direction to go to what direction to head to. And if you're doing things today that prevent you from reaching those goals, that's self-sabotaging. So I'm Helen with True Life Harmony, and if any of these things resonated with you, or you'd like more information, or maybe there's something I didn't mention that you happen to do that is self-sabotaging, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I'm curious, and I'd like to respond to that as well. And I appreciate any feedback that you can give me, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.